down. So it was a crazy drive. I drove the first 2 hours and I was getting really tired. I was so exhausted last night, or from last night. I don't know. I was just really tired. So I drove for a little bit, and then I told Paul, I'm like, I'm gonna try to take a nap. So we switched, and I couldn't fall asleep. I can never fall asleep while Paul's driving when we're on a road trip like that. I'm like, I just have to be like awake. So I'm like, let's get some Starbucks. And that's all I needed. That's what I needed was coffee. Because this morning I did not drink too much coffee. I had like half of a cup just because I didn't want to stop and go to the bathroom, which we barely stopped. Paul had to stop like 4 or 5 times to go to the bathroom, but we stopped once at Buc-ee's. We got brisket burritos again. But yeah, huh? What?
I'm 11.
What?
You go out the house. Like the house in the bed. Like you sleep. Oh,
you're talking about the cabin?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking.
Yeah,
that's what we're talking
about. Cool place.
I was gonna ask what your favorite thing was, but I was just telling you what was going on. So yeah. I have to show you like our outside and what we do, or what. Oh my gosh, it's crazy around here. We had so much rain. I'm like cleaning everything right now. But before I do that, what I normally do when I come back home from a vacation is obviously put all the bathroom stuff away, but clothes, I wash everything. So right now, currently, I'm washing the little ones. I've got a load of Mason and Bella's clothes, and then their blankets in there that all fit in there, and then Barkley's blanket. So then they have their blankets for tonight. And then I'll wash my clothes, and then I'll wash Paul's, and Riley normally does her own. So we're just gonna have everything washed, just so, you know, it's nice and fresh, not muggy being in a suitcase, even though I barely like wore what I brought. I haven't changed yet, so I gotta change out of my clothes because I make them change out of theirs, but I've been outside cleaning up and everything. But yeah, I just do that. And then let's see, I don't know. My favorite thing of the trip, I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool that I saw bears. So we had 5 bear encounters, 5 of them. I just missed the one on camera with like seeing the one night when they were in the hot tub. We had the one that ran across the street. Then we had the one that was like 4 feet in front of me, just walking by me. That was a little scary. Then we saw, you know, Luna with her cubs in the middle of the day, and then we saw another one walking just randomly. I saw it, and Paul's like, how did you see that? I'm like, I'm really good at Where's Waldo, so I don't know, I just saw that, but that would probably have to be my favorite. I love, I don't know, Tennessee to me is more like of a relaxing trip, to go there and just to go there and just relax. I don't really like to do too many of the things. I'm really disappointed that we didn't get to see the Mermaid and Pirate show. I did want to see that, but it was all sold out, and I was not going to go last night at 8:30 at night and be home late, and it was actually storming. The kids wanted to go to the race cars, and we couldn't because it was raining that bad. But I'm going to go ahead and take you guys to Mason and Bella and see what was their favorite thing. All right, here's little frickin' frack. They wanted to play as soon as they got home. Okay, so who's gonna tell me? Oh, here, sit down. You just got decapitated. All right, so Bella, I'm looking at you first.
What?
Here, look at me. Here, go sit back over there. It's better lighting. Okay, Bella, what was your favorite thing about Tennessee?
The secret is.
Oh, the Shed Aquarium. I did love the Shed Aquarium. That is amazing. Mason, what was your favorite thing?
Saying the golf.
You liked the golf?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Sit down for a second.
I don't even. What do you see?
Hold on. Let me just say, hold on. Which golf did you like better? The outside Pirates or the inside Mermaids?
The outside.
You like
Pirates.
You like the Pirates better?
I like the inside Mermaid. Yeah, because Mermaid rule, boy, and
Pirates rule.
Pirates rule.
You're funny. But I bet you would have preferred the Pirates to be inside though, right? Yeah, I know you don't like the weather. Okay, I'm gonna show them what's going on with outside. Actually, before I show you guys, so I told you guys that I was not gonna bring anything from the fridge home. I forgot I had this cooler in my trunk, and I do have bags that are like reusable bags, so this was really nice to have. We put all the food minus the milk. There was like maybe like a quarter of a gallon of milk yet. I just dumped it because it did not fit in here whatsoever. But I got all the food in here. And at the bottom I put ice in a bag, and it's still got ice in there. So nice little tip. Cooler. I mean, and this is actually to keep your frozen stuff frozen in the winter, or not the winter, the summer, you know, just a quick ride home. But it's really nice to have that in the car. So, but let's see outside. You might hear some screaming, but it's not my kids. You can see the unicorn is still intact. I don't know why I'm getting this weird glare, but the unicorn is still there. So, start over here. So I just literally cleaned all this. This had tons of bird crapola all over it. This was indented. I actually had to have Riley help me pull it because it was so heavy with water. But plant-wise, like, my mint's not bad. It's wet. So that's not bad. Over here, I cleaned all of this. Well, there's my basil. There's still some good basil in here, but this was dry. My oregano down there was knocked over. This was knocked over, and they were dry. So I'm hoping that by me putting some water in there, maybe it'll kind of revive them a little bit. I don't know. But these plants over here were all wet. So all my tomatoes, all my peppers, now my green jalapeno peppers now red. So, but yeah, so not too bad. But I have no idea how an Alani is out here. Riley said that's not hers, so that's very interesting that we have that. But wait till you guys see the pool. Oh, I will say, so down here was all muddy. I just cleaned the majority of it up. This was, you know, not too bad over here. I have a bug on me. Ugh. My egg chair was flipped over, but it's not damaged, which is really good. But this is how much rain we got, guys. So I am gonna have to pump this pool. It's crazy. I cannot believe all this rain that we got. And I don't think we were supposed to get this much rain, but it must have just, we had a couple storms, I guess. So I cannot open this at all. I literally have to just drop the pump in there and then pump as much as it will pump out, and then open it a little bit at a time. All right, so I'm exhausted. Just got done cleaning, still doing laundry. I'm not worried about folding. I just wanna make sure everything's just washed. Barkley's over here chomping, put all her stuff away, put all the food away. Got these kids fed because they were starving. I'm like, we literally had like 1 more hour to go, and I'm like, guys, we only have 1 more hour. We'll be fine. We'll be home in time for dinner. So I'm like spent. I'm gonna relax for the rest of the night, probably pass out early because I'm that tired, especially since I like did not sleep. And then, I don't know, I just couldn't sleep last night. I'm just exhausted. So I don't know if we're gonna go back to Tennessee for a while. I do like the fact that I told Paul that I love driving. I would rather drive than fly just because it's so much easier, because then you got to rent a car anyways, and it's cheaper for like a family of like 7. Plus bringing Barkley, I don't know how that would work on a plane. But I did tell him I no longer want to drive at night. Normally we would drive straight through Florida, and we would leave at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I'd be the first shift of driving during the dark time, and I would keep going. Normally what I would do is drive through Indiana, through Kentucky, through Tennessee, and then once we're done with Tennessee, then, because I'm the mountain girl driver, then Paul would flip into Georgia and then hit into Florida. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore. And I literally would be up for more than 24 hours. It's crazy. Like, I was up, one time we did a road trip, 36 hours I was up because I couldn't sleep, because he can sleep when I drive, but I cannot sleep when he drives. I just feel like, as a safety, and it's probably like a mom thing. So, but I did tell him, and I was like, what's my point? See, I'm so tired, guys. That we are gonna go ahead, and if we road trip to Florida, we are gonna go drive through to Tennessee, stay for the night or 2, and then go to Florida and then do our Florida thing. And then on the way back, stop again and maybe another different part of Tennessee, like Nashville, for like 2 days, and then come home. I like that. I do like that. So we're probably gonna do that for the future. we'd like to try to find a place out in Tennessee to, you know, maybe do Airbnb, or just for ourselves, like if we want to drive to Florida, like, hey, let's go stay at our own house and then go to Florida. But our goal is to get a couple places around a couple different states, just because we want, you know, to visit there. Like my next one would be Florida, just because we love Florida out there. We have family out there. So, but this one, I'm gonna rest. The kids are playing video games and I'm just gonna rest. So let me know if you guys have any questions about Tennessee. So Tennessee and Florida, because Riley wanted to go to Florida, it's two totally different places. Would it have been my choice to go to Tennessee? No. I would have rather went somewhere where I was outside more. I'm not a mountains girl. I have very, very bad anxiety driving through the mountains, and it's not driving through the mountains when there's rails and when it's like got that, you know, couple feet of edging. It's when it drops right away and there is, you know, Paul said, like corrosion and stuff, and the roads are broken, and that's what bothers me, because I was in a really bad car accident, and I just like, it just bothers me. And being like, after having a baby, like I used to be such a daredevil where I'd be like, for Great America, for example, I would always write Batman, I would always write Superman, but I can't write anything new. And it's just like, I get fearful. So, but if you guys have any questions about Tennessee, let me know in the comments below. The food we had at all those places were amazing, and you know, you guys love those food places too. But don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. We do vlogs, I do specialty videos on Thursday. Down below is also Bella Bean's channel. We're gonna get back into doing crazy things on her channel. We did only start doing videos once a week. We're gonna try to do twice a week, but it's just been so crazy. We've been trying to enjoy summer. Also down below is my TikTok, my Instagram. Make sure you guys are following me on there as well. I do different things on different social media platforms, and you never know what craziness is gonna happen in our vlogs. So this is crazy. I'm actually ending the vlog. A couple of the vlogcations I didn't end, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and thus make sure you guys have, you know, have any questions, like I said in the comments below, and just know that we appreciate you guys. I love doing vlogs. I love making videos for you guys. Bella loves making videos for you guys on her channel. And, you know, let me know, like, for our Thursday videos, like anything special you want to see. But my vlogs, I just like to share. I just like sharing. I love Vlogcation. I wanted to do Christmas in July this year. Didn't happen, maybe next year. But we decided to go on vacation instead. And actually, we might even go on a weekend getaway again for another vacation before the kids go back to school. Not sure yet. I'm gonna be looking into that soon, but I will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys. Well, I'm trying to put the stuff away in the fridge, and we did already had an issue. We had some biscuits explode while we were gone.